Hello, this is Misty Lore with
Lisa Renzick.
On the podcast, we are all psychic. Yes, it's Misty introducing the show today because Lisa's kind of feeling a little left out, far away. But today we have a guest. Carol, would you like to say hello?
Hi.
Oh, we have a question, Carol. We have a question.
I know what it is. Because I'm psychic.
Pick me. Okay, are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you think we're all psychic?
See, I knew you were going to ask that.
Right? You got me.
Why? Yes, I do. I knew that from before. No.
She's been here many times.
Yes, we are. I think we are definitely all psychics. We have to use it, learn how, and make it, And a lot of people don't want to be psychic.
True.
No, they don't want to know.
Or they don't want their boyfriends or wives or kids to be psychic or anybody to be psychic.
Whatever.
They know their secrets.
But in our spiritual world today, it's big. It's important. I think.
Psychic isn't necessarily about, I know what you did. It's more for me anyway about like, how can I help you or how can you help me with energy?
That's exactly what, as we talk on our psychic line, people, they want to know what's going to happen, but they really just want to know how they are and talk about it and what looks good for them or what doesn't look good for them. Yeah. And I tell myself, who the hell knows? No, I know.
So listeners and watchers, we're doing about Cancer mostly because Carol Starr is our astrologer who does our monthly astrology. Well, she has been on and off, but we're going to get on.
No,
we're going to get them all over the years.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
So we're doing Cancer today. And I am a Cancer ascendant.
Oh, that's right. You are that.
Misty,
you have that Capricorn moon. Don't you have a Capricorn moon?
I do. And Misty is a Cancer ascendant as well.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to have to go. Sorry about that, ladies. I don't deal with Cancer ascendants.
I know you don't. Especially men.
I'm joking.
Men with Cancer ascendants. Oh my gosh, run away.
So here we go is with you. And it's different. I know that Missy is an Aries person.
Yes.
And I don't know if I know your moon or not. Was it Libra?
Aries.
Yeah.
Aries was her moon.
Oh, your moon sign's Aries?
Yes, I'm an Aries.
But your sun
sign's an Aries too. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a double Aries with a Cancer rising. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that you are a Taurus person. I know that.
I do.
Sure. And you have a Capricorn moon and you have an Aquarius rising. I'm glad you have that.
I don't have Aquarius rising. She does. Wait a minute. She had the Aquarius. She doesn't have Cancer. You found out she had Aquarius rising. I think that's what happened in the last podcast when we did about Aries.
But you have a Cancer rising. I
do. But when I run her chart, and I do a different kind of chart than you do, and she shows up as a Cancer. I don't know, but that doesn't make sense. Aquarius and Cancer. I don't know. I think I had her birth time wrong the first time I did it. And I think Cancer is just stuck in there because I read it wrong.
Yeah. But I like Cancer rising is good for being, making money, starting businesses. And actually you have a very definite chart for being good in business and following through and making things happen. So I hope that you're using that. And I think that when you're starting your new class, I think it's really exciting. And I think that people are going to gravitate towards that a lot.
Hope so. Oh, yeah. So what are some more qualities of like for the women and men who have Cancer rising or moon or sun? Where do you want to
Cancer? Okay. Cancer people. Okay. First, I'll tell you about them and a little forecast what's coming up. Cancer people. They are the number one successful sign on the zodiac for making money and being president of the corporations and having high positions. They are, their emotions run very deep, but they're very calculating. They know how, they don't buy into their emotions.
They're smart.
Use them efficiently. Okay. Yes. And they're very smart. They know what to do. And they have this innate, instinctive quality of being successful. Oh, I like that. Can I have some of that drink? I have just
apple juice for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Here, want some coffee? Oh, I'll take some coffee.
Yeah, no coffee.
Thank you. No coffee for Carol.
No. Okay. Okay, so Cancer people are also They like to say they're really in touch with themselves, but I don't feel that way about them. I think Cancer people are not always in touch with themselves. They tend to emotionalize situations way before they become important to emotionalize. Okay. Life is about emotional roller coaster with Cancer people.
Yes.
And yet they're able to separate that personal life from their business. They go to work, have horrible things going on in their life, and they still could rise at the top of the hill. And so I don't think they're always easy to deal with, and particularly in the sun sign. For me, it's not that I don't like them, but I know that this is the one zodiac sign that presents challenges for me. Okay.
You've been burned before, so, and by
I
particular
have to work with
traits.
them to make things work. And I feel like I'm often having to, I always can't be as honest as I want. Okay. This is what I feel. But Cancer people are super good friends. They'll be there for you if you need them. But I think that they have a lot of emotional ups and downs too. And
Very much.
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
My father is as a Cancer sun, and my older stepson is a Cancer sun, and they're both born on July 1st.
Yeah.
And they're very similar. They are very close. When they're together, they're like peas and carrots, or carrots and carrots.
They don't have any personal understanding of their own emotions.
I think my stepson's learning. My dad is still learning, even at 75. He just turned 75. And I think he's still learning.
Yeah. How's he doing? He had some health problems. How's he doing?
Yeah, he broke his neck. Listeners and watchers, if you've been watching, my dad broke his neck in 4 places in February or January, and he's walking now. He's doing well. He's getting ready to have his lower back surgery. He had been planning to have lumbar fusion before he fell. And now they are waiting until he's healthy enough to do that surgery. So, but he's walking.
I remember, your mom's a Gemini. I do remember that.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
So anyway, Cancer moon sign people are really tough in relationships. Okay. They tend to throw themselves in, give everything, do everything. And then they sometimes sit back. Why did I do that?
Yeah. Haven't we all done that? The Cancer. I see a Cancer moon.
What did I get myself into?
Right.
But they'll over-emotionalize something that doesn't need to be over-emotionalized. Everything is a big deal. Okay. And don't think I don't like them, because I have a couple of good friends that are Cancer people. I just always feel like I kind of walk on eggshells a little bit with them.
You have to be careful sometimes. And they have that authority kind of feel, even if they don't have
like they are always sort of right.
They are kind of always right.
Yeah.
But I mean, they really are. A lot of the time.
I just kind of like, okay, so, and Cancer rising, they're the ones that show themselves really strong, really about to take care of things. And people underestimate them sometimes, what they could do, And I know it's interesting. You have water and earth, all 3 for your big 3. And what was your Mercury, Mars, and Venus again? Do you remember?
My Mercury is Taurus, my Mars is Pisces, and my Venus is Gemini. And somebody told me I have a water trine, the great water trine. I have a sign, they said, a planet in every water sign, because my Jupiter is in Cancer as well. Yeah,
but the Jupiter is just kind of when you were born. And I don't use that a whole lot. I will, because you've got Cancer and you don't have any Scorpio, but you've got
Cancer. I don't have any Scorpio, but I do have Scorpio, 0 degrees. I want to say in the
Neptune.
Neptune, third house. Neptune is 0 degrees.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Scorpio. Yeah.
So we have a lot of, you don't have air signs at all.
I don't think so. Gemini in the,
Gemini is
in the Venus. And I do fit that kind of profile in some ways, in a lot of ways, except I like committed relationships, But
I think that in relationships, I don't want to say you don't take them seriously, but I
take them too seriously.
In a way not. So speaking of that, how is everything going in your life? Good.
With my boyfriend, everything's going great. He's cooking me tacos tonight.
Okay, so it's Taco Tuesday.
Taco Monday. Today's Monday, but we're doing Taco Tuesday. Yeah, okay. we're both confused. So
you guys have, with that Taurus and that Aquarius, you guys have a very interesting relationship.
We have fun.
And I know it gets crazy sometimes, but I think that for the most part it works. But you've had some You've had your little stretches here too.
Definitely, but it's usually me being and him being not ready and me being upset about that, because he didn't tell me he wasn't ready. I need the words.
Yeah. But he's ready.
But when it comes to a love relationship, I need.
But he's ready to be with you. Other than not make a commitment, not living, not marrying. But right now he's just. And with Aquarians, you have to let them.
That's fine with me. Yeah. I just need to be known. I just need to be told the truth right away. When he doesn't know, he needs to tell me that. And he has gotten to that point where we had that discussion. It's like, if you don't know, I'm not going to get angry with you.
But it's really hard.
Then wishy-washy.
That's tough for him to do.
It is, but he will. I know he is capable of doing it, and he has been.
And the thing is that the relationship has lasted almost 2 years already. So I think.
Well, a year and a half. Yeah. It's pretty close to 2 years. We'll get there. And
I like to push things up a little bit. Okay. So I know it started in December or January 2 years ago, right?
It was January of 2022.
21. No, you've been with him
22, because I moved out in 2021 at the end in the fall.
I thought you've been with him for 2 years.
It will be 2 years in January.
That's what I said. Right. We got that. Okay. So back to Cancer people. This is their year. You Cancer people out there. This is all about the 11th house stuff. This is all real. Wait a minute. Yes, 11th house. This is about joining groups. This is about friendships. And yeah. Have you seen my cats? Haven't you, my man?
Oh, yeah. There's one in Fluff right there. I see a Fluff. Is a Fluff? Isn't that a Fluff? Or is that
that's a stuffed animal.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a cat.
So, okay. Take advantage of people in your life for business. And you get out there and speak and talk to people. And of course, you're a Taurus. I have some things to say about you too. But for Pisces, Cancer, this is the year for that. And also you have Saturn retrograde right now in Pisces, which is only in your 9th house. And your 9th house means that is about your philosophy. If you're planning European travel or whatever, probably not going to happen. There'll be some issues with that. But you also have Leo in your, which is kind of nice. Well, this is nice I keep thinking, I'm sorry, Pisces. I have to think back 5 houses at the 9th house. Okay. I'm thinking of Taurus. My mind went over to you. Yeah. Because you have Jupiter in your 1st house all year. And this is a time that's not just good luck. This is about the time that you have to make all the good luck. Okay. It's not going to happen. It's not going to fall in your lap.
That's what I've understood from what I've been reading. I have to go out there and make my luck. It's time.
Yeah, big things happen. They will. And then with your Capricorn moon sign, you really know what to do, but you have to be able to trust your own intuition. And sometimes you don't.
Yeah, sometimes I don't.
You got to trust that what you feel and what your instincts are going to work for you. And then we have the double Aries over there, who we can't see right now.
She's back.
Misty.
Yes, she was back. Back again.
I love that. I always reminds me of the song Misty. And I have to tell you a story because Misty, I was taking there was this David Sudnow, and he gave a course when I was in Houston on how to play the piano really fast with chords. And I swear to God, I didn't understand a word that guy said. And nobody else did either. Okay.
Yeah.
And in fact, I called him later and told him I want my money back. I was furious with him. But the song we were learning was Misty. And every time my husband will sit down and play it, he'll say, David Sundow's here today. And he's playing Misty.
You play Misty for me.
I'm learning how to play it. I play it on the keyboard myself. Yeah.
You're going to have to play it for me now. You're going to have to.
What?
You're going to have
I
to
just had an idea. You're going to have to play it for.
I'm not very good. I'll have to work. It'll take me another 6 months and I'll play.
Okay, in 6 months when we do
right.
about we've done didn't do Capricorn this year. So when we do Capricorn, I think you will have to play for us at 6 months.
Yes, I'm going to work on it now. I get real nervous. I'm so comfortable talking in front of people or whatever. I sit down at that keyboard and my husband comes in and all of a sudden I can't play. I get so nervous.
Same way. Yeah, I get that way sometimes.
Because I'm really a beginner. I've only been playing for a little while.
Yeah,
but I love it.
But it's so fun though. Yeah.
It is fun. Yeah.
And, I love to have, I'm working on something new, guys. Oh, you're going to want one, but I'm not selling it.
Secrets. Oh, she's building it up.
I'm making T-shirts. I'm painting them and using jewels. And I'm going to put my Libra sun sign on here and wear it for my live videos.
Oh, that's
and my
beautiful.
new glasses. You haven't seen my new glasses.
I saw them a minute ago, but they haven't, I don't think. Oh, those.
Oh, girl.
Yes.
Bring it on.
Yes. I've been wearing them for my live videos.
I love them.
Listeners, this is a video podcast if you want to look at them on Spotify.
Yeah.
They are pretty awesome.
I decided I needed a new look about me. Okay.
I like it.
I love it. I like the other glasses you had too. The turtle shell.
Got Libra spent, with the Libra symbol on it. Well, actually, I designed T-shirts many years ago and sold them all over the United States.
Wow.
And I had a special day in Las Vegas at Russo Frank's in the Caesar's Palace. It was Carol Starr Day. I made the front page and I was there with my T-shirts doing charts. And you probably don't remember the movie star Toadie Fields. She's been long gone. She was a dancer and everything. And so I had my 15 minutes of fame. You know that.
Woo! You've had more than that.
In fact, today I met with a woman I'm going to be writing for a magazine, and she remembered me in Phoenix years ago. She remembered who I was. That was pretty. That's the most exciting thing in my life today.
People remembering you. Of course, you're hard to forget, Carol.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Now, Carol, I have a personal question.
Yeah.
Do you have Cancer anywhere in your chart? Like, is there Cancer mid-center or whatever it's called?
Nothing. Zero.
No Cancer? None. Do you have any water and all in your chart?
I have 4 planets in Libra. I know that. And the North Node. I have Virgo. I got Earth. I got Virgo.
Earth. You know what's interesting that you
Venus,
say?
Mars, and Mercury are all Libra.
Something very interesting that you just said, that you have a lot of planets in Libra. I've noticed a lot of Libras do. A lot of Libras that where I've looked at their charts or looked them up or anything, even without their time of birth, they'll still have a whole bunch of stuff, like 2 or 3 or 4. Even my ex husband had, I think, 6 planets in Libra and the sun.
He was a Libra, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Libra men. They're great, or they're just absolutely awful.
Well, he was kind of back and forth on that, but he was a Scorpio moon, so I think that brought up a lot of.
I know Misty's husband is a Libra, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
He's a good one.
He is a good one.
No, they're great. They're great, or they don't want commitment. They're really funny in relationships, and there's 2 signs that people have trouble with in relationships. Cancer men cheat. That is the worst cheater on the zodiac. Are Cancer men? No,
did not know that.
Some will call up and they'll say, "Oh, my boyfriend or husband's a Cancer and he's cheating." I can't tell you how many times. Enough that I wouldn't make a statement like that unless it was a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Generally, you don't generalize much. And I've heard you say that before. So
I don't.
Something that you've really seen a lot of.
I've seen a lot. And I know that Libra men, they're wonderful, or they are so bad. There's no in between with them at all.
Yeah.
So it just, but you and your husband get along really well together.
Oh yeah. We're peas in a pod. Yeah.
They're so cute together.
And how long have you been married?
We've been married for 17 years.
Yes.
Or no, 16 years, almost 17.
Yeah. And he is a Cancer, right?
Don't you have 2 girls?
Libra.
Oh, Libra, that's right.
Yeah. I've got 3 girls.
Oh, 3 girls. Okay. Well, I knew they were all girls.
Yes, all girls.
Yes. In fact,
our house is always fun.
Yes.
Lots of testosterone. Lots of estrogen. I like walking in there and feeling all the estrogen.
I went to Seattle for a day and a half, actually. And I saw my ex-husband that I haven't seen in 17 years. And with his wife. And he put his arms out to me, and I hugged him, and we had the best time together. We reminisced. We talked about our life. We talked about what's going on, and we both felt really happy to be together and to talk. It was
that's good.
Really, sounds like he aired it out. It reminds me of that song at Christmas time, where the couple get in the car. We drank a toast to innocence. We drank a toast to now. Have you ever heard that song? You know that song?
Dan Fogelberg?
Yes, Dan Fogelberg. Yes. Oh, that reminds me of that. Like, they were a couple, they were married, and they get together. They just meet in the grocery store, and they sit in the car and drink and talk, and then she walks away. And they get that closure.
I saw him. He died very young.
Yeah. You did get
to he had a beautiful voice. Oh my God. It was magnificent. Longer than.
I have a question. It's like about Cancer again.
Okay, I'm here.
let's do compatibility. Who does Cancer?
Yeah,
The women, and then who do they usually be compatible
Okay, I'll
with?
talk
Like
about
friendship,
Cancer
anything.
compatibility, sun, moon, and rising. They're all
Okay.
different.
Okay.
Cancer sun gets along with other Cancer people.
Yeah.
Gets along very well with Virgos, and also does surprisingly well. You're going to laugh, but they get along very well with Leos. I don't know what.
I'm not surprised.
Cancer and Leo
They
together.
feed their amusements, and the energy would just
yes. They get along very well together, actually. And when it's a moon sign, I really like to see. I know it sounds tougher, but they do well when they're with air signs because they will talk really well together, very compatible. Yeah. And the rising sign, they're going to find themselves attracted to Leos. Okay, and also
Chris's moon is a Leo.
Yeah, who is
Chris? His moon is a Leo. My boyfriend.
Okay. Yeah. Then we have Cancers and Capricorns. I'm really big on the opposite signs: sun signs, moon signs, and rising. These relationships are either fabulous or they're awful.
That's true. That's so true.
There's very little in between. There's a lot of things in astrology that in between does not work. It's either great or it doesn't work at all.
Yes. I had a really good friend, best friend forever, who was a Scorpio, and never had any problems, but then she crossed the line, and then we haven't been friends. And it was just like just being chopped off, See,
I think water signs cross the line. Okay.
She doesn't use, she never did before. But
she did eventually
in a big way. Yeah.
Yeah. I find that I try to think who I trust. It's nobody. No.
This is the most positive psychic podcast you've ever heard. I'm a psychic and I trust you.
I read your mind on that one.
I'm going to call this about Cancer mostly.
Okay. And I want to tell you, Misty, you're supposed to come into lots of money this year. It should be good for you.
Ooh.
Where's it
I like money.
I don't know where it's coming from. I just know that you have that double Aries and Taurus is in your second house. And it's also second house for your moon. And so
she's Mercury Taurus too.
Mercury in Taurus too. Oh, yeah.
Much like me. We have a lot of similarities. Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Of course, Mercury is always going to be either at your sun sign, the one after, the one before.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that makes sense.
It's close to the sun. It's close to the sun. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but
that's
Taurus,
good to hear.
I'm always my people. When I do live videos, get really mad at me because they say I never talk about Virgos and I don't talk about Sagittarians and I don't talk about Aquarians, and it's not true.
Maybe it's not true. I've heard you do tons on Aquarius because I watch.
Yeah. Or you know what? Here's the deal. And this is, I think Chris follows into this path too. And I don't know him, but he has a Leo moon. So the Leo moon is really loving and really caring and really sweet. But the Aquarius says, wait. And then the Leo wants to come forth. And
he has that battle back and forth inside.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And he's never had, he has kids though. He has a child, doesn't he?
Yes. He has a son who just turned 18. And well, he didn't just turn 18. He just graduated high school. He turned 18 in February. His birthday is February 2nd. And Chris is January 31st. So they're just a couple of days apart. I thought that was neat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so, isn't Chris like 42 or 43?
He's 43 now. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I have a good memory. Yes,
I do.
She does.
I remember.
You are amazing.
It's all the stuff that I remember. Yeah, but I forgot what I had for breakfast today. Let's see. No,
you didn't eat any.
I never have to worry. I make the same thing every day.
Well, then you have to remember.
No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. Yeah, I told you I use my empowered peanut butter. I put flax meal in it. I put chia seeds. I put hemp seeds, sunflower seeds, cinnamon for your sugar, and cocoa. Natural organic cocoa. Mix that all up. And so you have something really healthy to eat.
That's cool. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. And I put a little honey on top of it. I use some.
I love honey and peanut butter.
Nothing wrong with that. Honey and peanut butter.
Do you remember honey butter? Do you ever remember having honey butter?
Yeah.
It was Downey's honey butter.
Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. It's so good.
I wonder if I can find some on
You can still find it. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. It's good stuff. It's the best honey. Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
I know. And
Okay,
I like
so
big
Cancer
reason.
risings are compatible with Leo, you said?
Cancer risings are attracted to Leos.
Attracted
They're
to Leo.
better off without them, And I think we just
The illegal ones.
Cancer and Libra is the worst combination of all.
That's interesting. My ex-husband and my stepson, who's a Cancer, my ex-husband's a Libra. My older,
but they're not married. They're just that's
but they do have a dynamic where they're butting heads. When I lived there, they butted heads.
The dynamics of the Cancer personality and the Libra are probably the most different on the entire zodiac.
That makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. To me, it seems like a Libra follows through a lot of times on what they say. If they say they're going to do something, they almost always do it, unless they're wishy-washy in their answer. They're probably not going to, right, Missy?
Yeah.
But if they say they're going to do it, they do it.
I feel very committed to. If I don't, if I have to cancel something or I don't show up, or I never feel right about it.
That's what I've noticed with a lot of Libras.
Yeah.
And but a Cancer, maybe if their feelings aren't there or if they're feeling some kind of way,
they don't show up.
Gonna go.
I have a daughter-in-law,
and that would drive a Libra crazy,
And she gets on these kicks that she wants to do something, and she doesn't follow through with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure
she follows through on something, but just not what she's talking about. She
because she works, and I'm sure she does a good job.
Yeah.
So, that's my son who lives in Paris now. I told you, you know about my son.
Yeah.
And I have to say, my son in Seattle lives in a mansion. He's a multimillionaire.
Wow.
And he's kind and nice, and all his friends are all down to earth and all nice people and everything, but they're all.
What's his sign? What's his son's sign?
Seattle society, Taurus, of course.
I love it. I love a good Taurus. Yes.
Taurus. And he's married to an Aquarius.
Oh.
Yeah, but they're together, but they're really different, and I'm sure that he drives her nuts because he looks like he's not moving, and he's really this and that. And
he keeps it to himself, right? Keep stuff to
himself. I don't know so much. Pretty much. Yeah.
Cancers I know keep the real deep.
No, Taurus. He's a Taurus.
Okay. I'm sorry. He's the Taurus. So Taurus will tell you anything pretty much.
He looks like he's not doing anything, but he's got a fabulous business.
Hardworking or hardworking.
Travel all over. They're always going someplace. So, and he makes everything look effortless. Some of us are dramatic. Every time you do something, there's a lot of drama around it.
Yeah.
And he just doesn't even talk about it. I got that.
Kind of person a Taurus really is. That you kind of said it right there in that one sentence with Taurus.
He made on one of the stocks. He made enough money to put a down payment on his house, and that may not sound like, but the down payment was $500,000.
Yeah, I know somebody that does
down
that.
payment. Was that 20%?
Yeah.
Whoa! Go visit him, and maybe he can live on
his house. Looks like Architectural Digest, but the outdoors they built one of those things with a barbecue and sink, and the inside it's like 7,000 square feet, I think.
Yeah,
But he's a nice guy. Unfortunately, my other son's situation. But the thing is, I brought up really good kids. They're both.
That's all that matters.
They're married,
and they're probably both very happy. All of them are probably very, very happy.
They do well in life. Yeah, they do. Yeah,
you did good. I do have a question. I have a question and one more about Cancer.
Yeah, we have to talk about it. That's what we're here for.
When Cancer is in Chiron or Chiron, everybody says it differently. Chiron. What is the challenge there for them? If they're
Chiron is planet. It was discovered in 1977. It is a planet of healing. Planet of healing, and often it heals whatever house it's in or sign. That it takes care of how your trauma. It's always it follows trauma, and we all have trauma. We've had trauma in our life. Nobody is free from trauma.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, we had something, guys, we've all had a few traumas. So how do we deal with our traumas? And what house is it in? Like on your chart, do you know offhand?
Mine's in Aries. And I was just wondering about Cancer, though, in particular.
Okay, Cancer in Taurus. It depends what house it's in. That's also.
I don't have Cancer in my.
No, I know that. But if we're talking about the planet itself, is that you heal yourself. Cancer people heal themselves by giving and doing. Some people heal themselves by seeing a therapist. Some people heal themselves by going, and we all have different ways of healing ourselves. And I think in general that people that give to other people often just heal themselves, whatever zodiac sign they are. But also it's about cancers giving money because they are always generous.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense to me.
They have trouble spending money and
or they can't make it because they don't like the system.
Yeah. But the thing is with people with money, what I've discovered is that it doesn't matter what you have, how much you could have $10 million and feel poor. Okay. I've seen people.
It's a mindset.
I have a friend whose sister is always crying poor. And she just bought herself and paid cash for $250,000 house and furnished to the hill. But she's always poor because her mentality is poor.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have any money, that's good. You have no money to worry about, right?
Right.
I love it.
So you have to feel, all of us can worry about money because it doesn't feel safe today. I think we live in a very difficult landscape. I'm not talking politically. I'm not talking
money, financial, the inflation's going up in Alabama. We're the people who've lived here all our lives, or most of our lives, and families and generations. So there's not much money in Alabama, but these people are coming out. I talked about this on the podcast from the West Coast, from Florida, from Northeast, and they're raising the prices of the houses and everything. Apartments. This apartment used to be an expensive apartment, but now it's not. I can't get anywhere cheaper now.
You're where you need to be. Yeah.
We've doubled. Our rents where we live have doubled. I mean,
tripled here.
Yeah. And so you can't, it's very hard. And also we're living kind of a scary world. We don't know. We don't feel safe very well. I mean, we know
I never feel safe.
That all the different countries there's a lot of problems. I don't like
there are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that you're paying more for gas. You're paying more for food. You're paying more for everything. And I think this is a tough time.
And other states have been really helping them out. Now, Alabama's done some good things, but they don't follow up on it after COVID is still happening, but it's dying down. People are getting better and most people have an immunity from what I'm reading. But still, a lot of us, I've had this, ever since I had COVID, I'm tired all the time. And it's been over a year now. It's been a year and 2 months. Yeah. I'm still my juju, my mojo, not my juju, my mojo for life. And I love life, but it's just been drained ever since I did.
And I think that I was talking to my
they get really negative.
Husband's wife, who's an internist, internal medicine, and she talked about COVID, and she said, nobody knows anything about what's going on. She said,
it's true.
It is here to stay. It's going to be back.
Be an endemic.
And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to have a lot of memory problems and things like that who've had certain cases of it.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
And it's about survival. I mean, it's really, so far, knock on wood, we haven't gotten it yet. But a lot of people I know that do, and there's a lot of what I call long haulers. So yours has been a year, and you're feeling your energy is low.
Yes.
Right?
My physical energy and my thinking's okay, but it's a little sped up as usual. but my body is just slowed down.
But if you're physically tired, it's hard to think on terms,
Mm-hmm.
I find in the afternoon, I get up so early by about 2 or 3 o'clock, I can do some busy work, but I can't sit down and start thinking out a whole new thing. Yeah. And I give myself an hour every afternoon if I'm at home, because I usually go to lunch with friends.
Yeah.
I lay down and I watch a movie for about an hour, and I doze off for about 10 or 15 minutes.
To the end.
But, and I don't have the energy that I used to anyway, because, getting up there, but I still do a lot.
You have a lot of energy to me. But I know you have to compare I'm comparing myself to before COVID, where I was work, run, friends, do this, do that. And then afterwards, I just got nothing. And I don't even have the physical, the feelings of motivation. I want to do stuff. I don't feel that way anymore.
Do you feel that too, that you're trying to do too many things?
I haven't been doing anything. I mean, I've been sick. I've been laid up with the pain and the allergy problems I was having went away. But, when it rains, it's been raining today, and it's been going to rain for the next 2 weeks. And when
we could use
all the bone stuff.
Yeah. Have you tried something? This is what there's infrared pads. Have you heard about the infrared?
I have some, and my mom and dad use them. They gave me some. It's one pair to use, and they work great. I loved it, but it's too expensive for me. I can't afford it. So they gave me, they'll give them to me sometimes, but I can't afford them. They're like $300 for a month supply. I don't have that. And if I did, I would.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh,
you buy it on Amazon. They have infrared pads, and they have one that's a belt, one that's a pad. They're like 58, and one of them is 88, 89, and 59. And my friend who's got chronic, we're talking about pain where she can't function in her shoulder.
Yeah.
She's had it I won't go into the whole story, but she's got a lot of pain, and she says it's really helped her. And so I thought I'd get it for Jim for his back.
Will you write me after the podcast? Will you send me a link?
I'll send you the link.
Thank you.
On Amazon.
Listeners, if you're in pain and you want the link, email Carol. And she'll give you a reading.
Something that's going to be non-invasive to you. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. Something that you can put on that you don't have to worry about taking a pill for.
Well, I don't have any pain medicine, but I take the patches my mom gave me. They're like, you put a patch somewhere on your spine, and then you put the other patch. They're two different kinds of patches. It's like it works through your nervous system. You put a patch somewhere on your spine, and then you put it somewhere where it hurts on your body. And it works, from what I understand, it works through the nervous system, and it kills all the pain, and it gives you a great mood. And if I could afford $300 a month, I would totally do it because it's wonderful.
Is that stem cell patches?
I'm not sure what they're called. Now, Mom did send me a link. They have little 39s on one of them, and I think it's one on the other one.
I don't know.
I'll tell you about it. I'll ask Mom for a link, and I'll send that to you. We're getting way off topic podcast.
Yeah, we're talking about, cancer.
Okay, we're going to sum it up with this, Carol. I would love for you to tell me the biggest challenges and the biggest blessings that a Cancer sun has. Like, what do they have to learn, and what do they offer?
Cancer people in general, of course. I think that they struggle a lot with so many things and they don't talk about it. Yeah. And I think it affects their health because I think that Cancer people are prone to getting a lot of unusual sort of situations. I don't think they face up to the emotional and the things that are going on in their life realistically. They think they are, but they don't. And they may talk about them, but they talk about them in glowing terms like everything's wonderful. They don't face up to, it's okay to say, this is crappy today, or this isn't working for me. And I think that they're always successful and they know how to make money, but they got to use their brains. They got to take the time to do it. It's not going to fall in your lap, Cancer people. And there are some like Sagittarians and Aries. Aries, lots of times things fall in their lap, and also Sagittarians do. Okay. They have that. Jupiter's a natural luck for Sagittarius. It doesn't mean they're all happy, wealthy, and wise, but they can be. Yeah. And I think that life is tough for Cancer people. Of all the zodiac signs of the people that I've done readings for, they have a tough time processing where they're going, and they have a lot of false joy and happiness and act like everything's okay. But I think they're really suffering, and they don't take care of themselves physically. Most of them don't.
If they have someone there nagging them to do it, they will. They need a caretaker, kind of. A Cancer, I think, does well with a caretaker, someone who loves them very much, and then they feel free. If they feel loved,
there's who they are, to taking care of ourselves. You know that it's easy to go to the refrigerator and have a cookie, then go have a piece of fruit. Okay, it is. And of course, with all the Virgo in my chart, you know how disciplined. Yes, I think about, just let me see how we're doing time wise. Okay, I have till 2:00 with you. And we want to end it anytime you feel like we're through.
Go ahead and wrap it up. Listeners and watchers, I want to, first of all, thank Misty and Carol, of course, as always, Carol.
Thank you.
And thank you. Okay, and I want to thank our sponsor, Everclear. Everclear is an advice app and website, everclear.com, or in the Play Stores, Everclear Advice app. And you can get your advice from psychics and empaths, so you can get the guidance and clarity you need to create the life you deserve.
You deserve it.
Carol. You deserve it.
You deserve it.
Carol and I are Everclear advisors. I am Lisa P, and she is Carol Starr. You're Carol Starr, right? I am. Are you Carol S or are you Carol Starr?
I'm Carol Starr. Carol S on there.
Carol S on Everclear. Okay. Where else can listeners find you? We'll put it all in the description. Where else can they find you?
I'm going to have a class starting on Patreon. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
And also, they can follow me on TikTok.
Of course.
Let me just send my 3 things to you if you don't
Absolutely. We'll go ahead and tell them. They like to hear it. TikTok.
TikTok is TikTok, Patreon, where I'm teaching classes. I'm going to be teaching too.
Yeah.
And also, yes, no competition here, which is totally.
I don't know astrology. We're getting there little by little. Both
Are you on Instagram, Carol?
I am, but I don't. It's very little on there. I like to kind of, and I do YouTube too. But I like to talk TikTok, Patreon, and my website. That's all I want on there.
Okay. We'll put that on there. And do you have any last advice for anybody with Cancer in their charts? And if they're struggling?
Well, first of all, I'm going to be back next month for Leos. And Leos have some interesting things going on in your life. Leos, tune in because this is a special time for you. Some challenging and some very excellent times.
I have read that about Leo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Cancer people, okay, this month is good for love for you. Okay, next month is going to be challenging, so take advantage of relationships, get out there, meet new people. You could meet the love of your life. And we've got Mars and Leo too. So it's going to, all the energy put into relationships this month is going to pay off for you.
Excellent.
Sounds good to me.
That's great. Yeah, Cancers, go love. Go get some.
Go love somebody.
Go get the love in. And next month, when things are hard, tell them what you're bothered by, is my advice. Because I'm a Cancer rising, and sometimes I don't tell. I want them to figure it out.
You know what? Work on that one, because you really have to talk and let people know your feelings, especially with an Aquarian, more than any other.
I figured that out, and I used to hide what was going on because I thought he wouldn't understand. He does understand, so I just tell him now.
And he's not going to start those kind of conversations.
He's not angry or bitter. He has solutions.
Yeah, and no, they're good natured. Aquarians are.
He's expansive. He has all these big solutions, lots of them. You know, he comes up with them. If I shoot one down, he goes, here's another one. I usually shoot him down because I don't want it.
Anyway, we still have to have a phone conversation. I never told you about what happened to me last month, and I'll have to share it.
Okay, we will talk. Okay. We will talk.
Yeah.
All right. And listeners, I'm not going to tell you what she tells me.
Because
those Libras are secretive. You can't hold secrets for life. And so do Tauruses. Okay. And listeners and watchers,
send you over my links and also about where to go on Amazon.
Excellent. Okay.
I'll do that for you.
And listeners and watchers, we love you and miss you because we never see you ever. And it's really sad not to see you, and get to talk to you. So listen and write us. Lisa, we're all psychic.com. Come be a guest. Ask questions. We don't mind. We love emails. And thank you again, and thank me again, and thank Everclear again. And y'all have a good day. Again.
Peace. We're doing a great job. So are we going to say bye-bye?
We're saying
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I can't say goodbyes.
Goodbye.
We're not going to end it then. Goodbye, listeners and watchers. We love you.
Bye.
Can't say goodbye.
Goodbye.